as the sun rises over the Nire Valley on the biggest day of the Waterford senior football year. The bunting is out and the flags blow gently in the winds. A lot of water has passed under this bridge since the Nire's maiden title back in 1942. But today, the club goes in search of a new piece of history on county final day. Hello and welcome to the county final special of Championship Chats. The gloves are off, the Championship Chats cards are gone, which means it's all hands on for this weekend. Tonight we will take a look back on last Saturday's county semi-final versus Kilrossity.
And there's a bit of off the ball, with for the play, Ryan! Goal for the Nire!
And we will also be speaking to the Nire's captain Dermot Ryan.
It's going to come down to small margins, and I'm brought out Sunday is going to be the same.
And as an additional treat tonight, we will hear from the children of Ballymacarbery National School. Let's reflect on last Saturday's semi-final. The Nire went into the semi-final as hot favourites. However, they knew a tough task would lie ahead in Kilrossity. This point was backed up when Kilrossity gave them plenty in the first half. At half-time, the teams went in with only 1 point in the difference. The Nire with 9 points and Kilrossity with 8. When both teams returned in the second half, an early goal by Aaron Ryan gave the Nire the lift they needed. The final score for Fairfield was the Nire 116 to Kilrossity's 11 points, which meant that the Nire would march on to this weekend's county final. Now the Nire will be up against Rathgormack, which will be no strangers when it comes to the county final, as this is the third year in a row that both teams have met in the biggest day of the Waterford football calendar year. Joining us tonight is Dermot Ryan. Let's hear what Dermot has to say. So we're joined here tonight by the Nire's captain Dermot Ryan. Dermot, thanks a million for having a chat with us. So firstly, congratulations on your win over Kilrossity last weekend. It was tight enough in the sense that there was only a point in it at half time.
Yeah, look, in fairness, we were probably happy enough with our performance in a way in the first half. I don't think we did too much wrong, but in fairness to Kilrossity, they came with a good game plan, picked some fantastic scores. In fairness to them, there was nothing in it going into half time, so we were kind of, I wouldn't say worried now coming out in the second half, but we still had a bit more to do to win that game. But looking to finish it, we came out on the right side of it.
Yeah, you mentioned the second half there. It was the second half really the Nire took off, and that goal from Aaron Ryan really was a great boost for you in the second half.
Yeah, look, I suppose it's kind of the old saying of goals win games. In fairness, Aaron seems to want to get in the positions this year. In fairness to the boys, they're getting the ball into him in the right space, and he's a clinical finisher when he gets there. I suppose a goal like 3 points is massive in football these days, especially in the weather around this time of year and the way the pitches are and stuff like that. It's very hard to get 3 or 4 points back, so a goal makes a massive difference, and it gives a bit of leeway to push on then from there. Yeah.
You got the job done anyway, and you're back into a county final versus Rathgormack. Now, you've been no strangers to them when it comes to the county final. This is the third time in 3 years that you've met them in a final. But there hasn't been much between the teams in those last 2 county finals that you've met in.
No, look, there's absolutely nothing between the teams, to be honest. You're looking at games over the last few years that we've played, and this will be the 4th time in 3 years that we've played Rathgormack. They've some seriously good footballers, and they're probably the most consistent football team in the county the last few years. The amount of finals they're getting to, and there is nothing between the teams. In fairness, it is just a kick of a ball at the end of the day. That's the way county finals are. It's never really free-flowing football, but it's going to come down to small margins, and I'm no doubt Sunday is going to be the same. There's only going to be the smallest margin, 1 or 2 points in it again, so it's just the way they are. Yeah.
And there's still a lot of talk about Rathgormack's win over the Nire in the first round of the group stages, and perhaps Rathgormack may be going in as slight favourites, but I'm sure this doesn't bother you at all in the slightest. You have a job to do on Sunday, and there's no external factors that are going to hinder that.
No, exactly the way it is. Look, Rathgormack came the first day in the group stage, came with a game plan, executed it to perfectly, in fairness. But look, I think both teams have probably moved on since then. You know, I think we're probably a different team since then. They're a different team. We're probably the same teams that lined out in those days. It's probably going to be different again. We're going to have personnel that are flying and trained that are going to get their chance. So, look, we're not really looking back. We're just looking forward to Sunday, and that's really it. Like,
You're going for 3 in a row on Sunday, and that's something that hasn't been done in the club before. Like, that must be special and testament to the current group of players that you have.
To be honest, I know it's probably cliche, but like, we haven't actually talked about it at all. It's about just winning this one. Like, that's pretty much the way we're thinking about it. Winning the last 2 years, that counts for nothing. It's not going to win you the game Sunday at all. So there's no point talking about it. Like, we have to go out and try and put in our best performance Sunday, and hopefully that we can come out on the right side of it. Yeah, and there's lads coming into the panel this year that don't have county final experience, haven't won a county senior medal yet. So like, they're looking to get on that on that sheet as well. So like, you know, it's yeah. Look, we're just looking forward to it.
And just finally then, how has it been for you personally this year being the captain of the Nire?
Yeah, look, it's a massive honour, in fairness. Like, there's some serious captains over the last few years. Like, I'm lucky enough that I'm able to follow on from the likes of James McGrath and Thomas Gorman and all these guys, like, you know. But look, our group it's amazing the way there's so many leaders throughout this group. Like, you just look around, you look at every name on the team sheet, even lads coming off the bench. There's so much experience there. There's so much leadership. Everyone there every night in training and matches, they're all driving it individually. Like, so it's just an honour. I get the honour of going in for the toss pretty much, but that's as far as it goes. We all drive it together then as a group after that.
Thanks very much, Dermot, and the very best luck on Sunday.
Thanks very much, guys.
And that's a wrap for this episode. A huge thank you to Dermot Ryan for contributing to this video, and also thank you to Clubber TV for use of their clips. The very best of luck to Dermot and his team as they take on Rathgormack this Sunday. Why not show your support and come along to the Farrar Field at 3:30 p.m. this Sunday? Alternatively, tune into our Twitter page from 3:30 where you get live score updates. But all that's left to say is thank you for watching, and we're now going to leave you with some videos and pictures of the children from Ballymacarbery National School offering some encouraging words to our team for this weekend. Bye for now.
He can do it, just we can.